Very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And as you can see, we've already started here. Hazard. Oh, the ball's come loose! Forward pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance! It's Light! Marvellous goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting.
Well, it's a mode of defending that's been their choice in recent times. Retreat and make sure that the play is always in front of them.
And that's been won straight back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Over to the left. Looks to clip it forward. He's had a go! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
There are a few waiting for it. Owen shot a goal! Plenty waiting in the middle. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Ball is over the line. Light not easily shrugged off the ball. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Ham will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
Absorb and counter is their modus operandi, and when they break, they hit teams with everything.
Can he put it away? It's broken loose. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Owen gets on the end of it. Now it's Cristiano. Hits one! He's done very well to get to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Can he get the shot away? Can he finish? Light shoots! Yes, he is offside. Now it's Owen. Aimed long and direct. It's a fabulous position. He's gone for it. And it's there! And surely that settles it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Koulibaly. Messi. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Toni Kroos. Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one through. Hazard is demanding it out wide. Owen shoots! It's gone a long way up and away. And he should have made it 4.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Lajic. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Cafu goes looking. Conte. Oh, good interception. Breaks on here. De Bruyne. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And now the breakaway. Lajic plays it out to the wing. Hazard. In comes the cross. Turns and goes back. Griezmann looking to break out here. And it's Lukaku. He's played him through. And that'll be the last act of the first half. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So we're already into the second period. Now it's Aubameyang. He spotted the run and played him through. He's got away. Goalkeeper's ball. Cafu. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Owen. It's anyone's ball. Trying to get there. Cut out in the nick of time. Jardin. Chance to break. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's onside. Ronaldo plays it backwards and they'll try again.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now a chance to break. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Timely intervention. Messi. Forward it goes. Now it's Lukaku. He's off on a marauding run. It's got through. Decent ball. A real chance to break. Aubameyang and a shot! Now the counter. And that's well defended. And he's made sure that that won't get through. And that's sprayed out wide. Messi. Got a sight of goal here. They've won a corner. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And he heaves it forward. There will be a throw-in. Ham are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Great ball, and Lukaku! No mistake! And they are right back within touch! Terrible error, duly punished. Well, here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Owen, Lajic. There's a lot to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Aubameyang wanders offside. Lucas Moura. Oh, good ball. Now it's Costa. Mohamed Salah tries to get it forward quickly. Costa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Aubameyang. There's a lot to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Mertens. Mertens has a swing at it! Back of the net! And look who scored! It is the headline maker writing yet another new headline.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So now the difference is 3. He's left his man. Now it's Aubameyang. Goes for goal! It's there!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So is this the start of a comeback? Chooses to go back. Mertens. Aubameyang tried to play it through.
Aubameyang clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Kante plays it forward. And the referee brings it to a close. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like.
Up to meet it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
They've played it short. Rakitic delivers, gets up to head it! Heads it again, but still no joy.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Fenerbahce do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
They have a tried and tested...
Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out.
It's another own goal. That is crazy.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Certainly this is a very, very...
Costa! Oh, the ball's come loose!
Oh, that's a waste. That's Piliqueta. Out again for a throw-in. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Has a pop! And he's done it! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Jota. That's Piliqueta. Jota. De Frel.
Heads it! It's in! Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Mane. And it's Mane. Pogba.
Mbappe!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
That's a throw. Rakitic. De Frel. Jota. The referee has given a corner.
Up to meet it!
And it's been taken straight back. Marcelo. And it's Hazard. Crowd calling for him to shoot.
Has a swing at it!
Oh, taken with style. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. So we have a breakthrough.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Up he gets! He has done it! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Mbappe plays a clever pass. Mane. Defrel. Azar. Rakitic. Now it's Azar. He's on his way. And a shot! It's a goal! Into the lead once more. Terrific audacity. Just gorgeous skill.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Hazard tries to dink it in. Jota. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. And that's sprayed out wide. Going through. Lovely feet. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Referee's given a throw. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply, and it's Diego Costa. He's through. That's Piliqueta. Rakitic. Can he dig out a shot? Ter Stegen can claim that. Mane. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. Here we go again then. Pogba. Mane. Throw it. And it's Immobile. Hazard could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third, and the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like...
He's gone for it! He's done very well to get to that.
Diego Costa sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Now it's Rakitic. Here it comes. Timely intervention. Defenders on the back foot. He spotted the run and played him through.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Defrel. Cut out in the nick of time. through to the goalkeeper. Mbappe. What a throw in. Crosses into the box. Now it's Costa. And it's De Frel. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Mane. Pogba. Chance! He's had a shot! Rakitic has made his mark on this game. Marcelo goes looking. Jota. He's found his man. Now it's Hazard. He's got away. Hazard. He's got the ball. It's Costa! Oh, that's a waste.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Back into the middle. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Played down the flank. A real chance to break. Jota.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
He's left his man. Costa gets it, and now what? Has a hit! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Diogo Jota really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Immobile. Now it's shapes to shoot. No mistake. There seemed no way back, but they are level. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Mbappe. Conte. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Jota. Now it's Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura! It's in! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So could this be the one to keep the streak alive?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the finish! So close to drawing level.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now to maintain it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Manchester need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Going through. Can he shoot?
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Now it's Mane.
Manchester have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Azpilicueta with a shutter! Goal! And this is getting better and better. The final whistle. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, a win's a win. Sometimes it's not as you'd like, but you have to find a way to produce what you need, and I thought they did that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. evening, wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would think Lucas Moura. Once he gets into his dribbling stride, he's almost unstoppable. Close control at speed makes tackling him extremely tricky, and steering him into a congested midfield doesn't always stop him.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Lucas Moura. Oh, sweet feet. Valencia. Rakitic. Has a pop! There it is!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but
Barcelona have a free kick. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, good interception. Ronaldo tries to stroke it through, and that's been won. Fires from distance. Back of the net! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here.
Hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Goalkeeper's ball. Lucas Moura. Valencia. Lucas Moura. Michelko. Now it's Lucas Moura. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. He's got options out wide. Skriniar boots it to safety. And it's De Vrel. Ronaldo, a scorer already in the game. Now it's Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura. Oh, really good feet from him. Valencia flings in a cross. Van Dijk is very much switched on to make that. Barcelona could counter here. Lucas Moura. It's come loose. Going through. He's got it. Can he score? And more and more and more. And the lead is extended still further.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Lucas Moura spreads it towards the left. He's made sure that that won't get through. And now the breakaway. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent looking ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's opened up nicely for... Tries one! Oh, taken with style. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Well, no question now as to who is in control.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Now it's Hazard. Cut out in the nick of time. He can get that clear. Knocks it away. Aimed long and direct. Michelko. He's picked him out. He's got away. Shot Lucas Moura! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
And we're off again. Hazard. Michelko was not to be moved. That's a decent ball. He's left his man. De Frel. De Bruyne. Dembele. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Roberto Carlos. De Frel. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Lukaku. Oh, good ball. Lucas Moura goes looking. Defenders on the back foot. Valencia. Now it's Rakitic. Now it's Valencia. Lucas Moura. And the finish! He's put his foot right through that one.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then...
Is it in? No, that's just wide.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Vashelko positions himself well and cuts it out. Going through, faced, shot at goal!
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
Played out to the right. De Frel, he'll have a dip! And a second time! And in it goes! Well, surely that completes the demolition, if it hadn't occurred already.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
It's become a case of men against boys. Goes for goal! No mistake! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Sané. He's got away. De Frel. Lucas Moura. Dashing forward at pace. Plays it out to the wing. And help's available out wide. De Frel. Chipped through. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Van Dijk tries a pass forward. Forward it goes. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tries to get it forward quickly. Valencia. He has it out wide now. De Frel. The shot's on! It's there! This is as ruthless as it gets.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Coaxed through there. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Lukaku. Going through. Lukaku goes up and over. Roberto Carlos could move up a gear here. De Frel. Lucas Moura. Rakitic. That's a brilliant interception. Now, can he capitalise? Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Roberto Carlos considers his options. Oh, what a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. It's Dembele! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper. Lucas Moura. Valencia. Dembele with a good steal, well played. Receives it from behind. He's left his man. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Barcelona with a perfect chance to get one back. De Bruyne! Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class! And time is up. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you...